Out now. We've got Tom Little, we've got Hussam, we have Sam C, Strasbourg C. We've got a few others backstage. We'll get you on in a moment, guys. Welcome back. Congratulations on the win. Tom Little, what you saying, bro?
You keep starting with Tom when I'm here, Terry. That's
exactly. We're starting with the creme de la creme.
That's because Tom gets here before you.
Look, were we at our best today? No, but titles are won when you're not at your best. These are the kind of games that you need to get through. You know, this is a Bournemouth team that have beaten Man City this season at home. They're beating Arsenal this season at home. You know, we as I've been told by pretty much every Arsenal fan, this is one of the games where we'll start to fall apart because they're a real good team. And we dealt with the professionals today. Did we have a bit of luck go our way with certain things? Yes. I can't believe Clive Hurt missed the chance he did. You know, 5 yards out and he put it over the bar. But we also took our chances when they came to us. And, you know, Mohamed, there's not enough words to say about Mohamed Salah. You know, he's now 6th all-time Premier League goal scoring wise, ahead of Frank Lampard. He is a Liverpool legend. He's a Premier League legend, and there's people who still moan about the fact that he doesn't dribble past the men in the middle of the park. Instead, he scores 2 goals and, you know, wins games that win titles. But even though he scored 2 today, I don't think he was the best player. Ryan Gravenberch today, I know he's been very good all season, but today was a different level. I think Szoboszlai and McAllister were a little bit inconsistent in the game. They had like moments where they were good and moments where the game was passing them by. The one guy who was there every step of the way was Gravenberch. And on the ball, faultless. Off the ball, I'm pretty sure he won like 80% of his duels. He was ridiculous. Brilliant from Gravenberch. And we just showed a certain level of maturity today. In other games, especially early this season, I think we got dragged into a bit of a end-to-end game and let that become a little bit too chaotic. Obviously, Bournemouth had the spells, as they're going to do, because they're a good side, and we saw that against them. I thought Semenyo was a real threat all game. You know, he caused Trent Alexander-Arnold so many problems today. But we got the job done. We move on now to Tottenham midweek, where we need to, you know, win that game. But I people would tell me I've got to be worried about today. I saw a team that is ready to win a league title today. I saw a team that is ready to get over the line today. A team that's got the maturity, the experience, and the quality that if they continue to show it across the next 2-3 months, that they'll get over the line 100%. And that's not something I could say about the team last season.
I agree. I think that's like I said, today's that Champions win, as you mentioned. Bits of luck that were in there at times, some misses, some of the decisions that went your way, but a team that took that opportunity. And I think that's the bit that makes me frustrated as a Man United fan, is you look, because I don't want you to win, of course, but it's you took a team that isn't going to become champions, draws today, misses those chances, doesn't capitalize upon a bit of luck going your way in a match where you weren't as a collective at your brilliant best in the attack. So no, I agree. I think it does demonstrate that massively. You go 9 points clear. Look, Arsenal got a hard game tomorrow. You know, Arsenal go and draw with Man City, which is plausible. I mean, there's no way that pussy in a tree can say that anyone else's favourites but them anymore. Sorry, that leopard in a tree. You know, can't say it anymore. So yeah, look, I agree with you completely on that. What about your perspective for Sam? Are you starting to feel more like champions now?
Nah, I'm not gonna say it because the leopard and the tree thing worked out for me. You get me? So I'm not gonna change that. I'm not gonna tempt anything. So I'm gonna continue to say leopard and the tree until I.
Sam will be watching the trophy parade and still go, "Oh, I don't know yet, people. I don't know yet."
Yeah, exactly. Listen, at the end of the day, listen, I'm just not gonna put it out there and say stuff just for the sake of it. So I'm just gonna relax, you know, because sometimes I make crazy things and stuff go exactly
not sometimes all the time.
So yeah, I'm just relaxing. Okay, you should be happy then. I'm not saying it, so let me cook.
Anyway, are you saying, Stan, that you're bad luck?
Yep,
sometimes,
definitely, yes,
sometimes,
yes.
not all the time,
especially
sometimes,
against United.
Only sometimes. Anyway, back to the topic. Look, I do agree that we were a little bit lucky today, but if there is one team in this league that have earned a bit of luck, it's us. You know, I just want to make something clear because I'm seeing the comments, I'm seeing all the Arsenal fans in the chat. Listen, there is literally no reason for Liverpool Football Club to be given a league title. We're the first club that have had to go through a lot of bullshit like the Rodri handball. You know, we've had so many important decisions and key moments go against us. Let's not go there, because if I open up this can of worms right here, it's going to be a long day for you. You know, we should have been 9 points better off, or even more. I think 10 points better off if it weren't for VAR decisions. Well done, lads. Good process. Odegaard playing basketball in our penalty box. Jota wrongfully sent off. McAllister wrongfully sent off. It got rescinded. I could go on and on and on and on with all the horrible decisions that went against us last season.
Doku
It was
kicking
1-1. We
McAllister
were
in the
top of,
chest.
it was 1-1. We were top of the league last year, you know, against Manchester City. And Doku decides to switch in music, Alexis McAllister, and a penalty is not given. So what you can't do is sit up here and tell me that they want to hand us a league title. You can say we were lucky. You can say we didn't perform as well. And hell, even myself and Liverpool fans will agree with you. Yes, we were a little bit lucky today. No one will deny that. That does not mean that the Premier League is trying to hand us a league title. That's absolute bullshit, to be honest with you. They're not trying to hand us a league title. I think today is one of them games, just like this happens with Arsenal every now and then, just like this happens with City every now and then, where, okay, Bournemouth misses a couple of chances. Maybe we were a bit lucky to get away with a couple of, like, the Kluivert as an example, who's been having a fantastic season, missing like an empty net. Of course, we 100%. Any league champion in footballing history, whether it's United, Arsenal, Chelsea, even us when we won it, every league champion in football history needs some form of luck to win a league title. So this could be the day where we have like a little bit of luck. You get me? Why not? And at the end of the day, listen, speaking of luck, we have to push luck to the side and talk about the Egyptian king, because today this was not a lucky finish from him. This is just who he is. This guy is an all-timer. He's an all-time Premier League great. 1-0, we're all shitting it. Bournemouth are building up momentum, and then he goes like, nah, F all this. We're not sitting up here and play games. Let me just put this ball top corner. And I want to say something, and I know Tom will probably agree with me when it comes to this specific thing. Mo Salah disrespect does not come off from rivals as much as it even comes from our own fan base. Our own fan base will do videos and ask if Mane is better than Salah in 2025. Our own fan base will have these awful conversations regarding our own player. I know Terry doesn't agree with me, but there's a difference between comparing Salah and Gerrard versus comparing him to someone who's the same age as him, who has failed in the Saudi league, as an example. So, like, we're kind of our own. Sometimes we disrespect our own players, to be honest with you, and I just don't like that. Specifically, someone who's delivered at the top level. I do agree. I do have to disagree with Tom. I think our second best player was Alisson today. I think he made fantastic saves. He's back full effect. This is the Alisson that we know.
Can't be Hassan. We got to play Kelleher. Kelleher's the guy, isn't he?
Stop. There's a reason why. Look, I'm always willing to give world-class players leeway. I always am, and I feel like people always let this nostalgia bullshit get to them. He always allows this like, we allow this thing to act like all these greats didn't have bad players. Bro, Terry will tell you right now, all his United greats have had bad players. All our Liverpool greats have had bad players. Chelsea, Arsenal, whoever you support, they've had bad games. It's okay to have a bad game. I know Alisson, from when he's back, has had a couple of bad games, but he's pulled through them. He's back to what he is. Gravenberch was great. I actually thought Diaz, even without scoring a goal, was great. Eden Hazard got a fantastic assist when he came on, giving it to Salah. Salah did all the work, so big up to him. And look,
wait, Hazard. You said Hazard had an assist.
Yeah, I know.
It's an inside joke, Steve.
Anyway, so regarding the league title, I know this is eventually what Terry wants me to get to.
Here we go.
Look, we need results to go our way, because Liverpool will drop points again at some point in time this season. You could call it PTSD, you could call it whatever you want. And I'm going to support City 3 times this year. I'm going to support them against Madrid, home and away, and I'm going to support them against Arsenal tomorrow. I will completely take shower after the game tomorrow for supporting City, but I have to do what I have to do. It feels disgusting even saying it, but I must. We like City. We need you once in your life. Instead of taking a league title away from us, actually help give us one by beating Arsenal. So, look, I understand completely why you're saying what you're saying, Terry, and you're doing the whole, fuck the leopard and the tree thing, and I get it. All I'm simply saying is, We do have tough away fixtures remaining, so I'm just going to be calm about it a little bit, take it game by game. That's it.
I understand that. Again, you know, I always talk about the football gods, and that's really just a colloquial term for tempting fate, really. But I agree that there's a difference between a Liverpool fan saying, I really think we'll win the league from now, and then them being arrogant about it and like saying everyone else is shit and we're the greatest ever and getting arrogant. There's a difference between saying, I think we'll win the league and being arrogant about it. They are two fundamentally, distinctly different approaches towards this. So I don't think it's wrong, and it tempts fate for a Liverpool fan to go, do you know what? 9 points clear. I think we might, you know, over halfway through the season, I think we'll go on to win it. Versus there is a chance you don't win it. Anyway, no chance we won't win it. Impossible it can go wrong. That's where I think you start to, there's a difference between those two conversations, I feel. Before I go to the rest of the panel, I want to shout out our title sponsor.